Hey guys, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today I'm making a Banlist prediction video, and uh, so this is for the new format. I believe the new Banlist year comes out mid-September or mid-August, but I think it's mid-September because it's kind of mid-August right now. We haven't got one, so I'm going to say mid-September. I think that's when it comes out, was when it was confirmed to be coming out, but I don't really remember too well. So yeah. So let's hop into this. Of course, first off, Zodiac needs to get hit. Ban Rat, ban uh, Barrage, ban Trident, ban Broadbull. If you don't do that, they're going to still run rampant. End of discussion. I'm not going to go into this. I'm simply done with Zodiacs. They I respect them as a deck, but they are boring as all hell to go against now because I've seen about 20 million times, and it's just annoying now. Maxi is going to get banned, same reason as Norden. Everybody ran it, so now Konami in the TCG decides, oh, since you like to run this card, let's ban it. Why not give it a really good reprint, like give it an ultimate rare? Uh, Actually, no, give it a ghost rare. Jesus Christ, see how many people buy a fucking box trying to pull this sucker. That would be hilarious. You'd make so much money off that. Uh, Next up, of course, Terraforming is going to get hit. Well, maybe not in TCG, because TCG is real lenient on their ban list, so we might keep it at 3 for another format, but there's a big chance it'll get semi-limited, just like in the OCG. Uh, Masterpiece and Diagram, I really hope they get limited. At least limit Diagram, semi-limit Masterpiece. If you're going to do anything, please at least do that. Don't just like semi-limit Diagram, say done. Please don't. So limit. Uh, and now, oh, and semi-limit card demise, because that's kind of running rampant now. They're probably now seeing, hey, you guys really don't like this, and now we have a reason to hit it since it's in one of the top decks that everybody's running. So now we have a reason to hit it. Uh, Put your Black Force at 3. Don't even wait. Nobody plays Sangan. Which of Black Force is the same. It doesn't really matter. Uh, Shrouds to at least 1. OCG has it. It's not hurting anything. Just bring it back, for Lord's sakes. Because you'll end the meme. So you can put chat on in your uh, streams and stuff, and nobody will be saying free Stratos or something. They'll probably be saying other stuff, but at least you won't get that meme anymore, and it'll actually help our heroes. And you can reprint it in a really nice rarity, and people will go after that. It's a good business standpoint, to be honest. Uh, I think Gateway is definitely going to be coming back soon because the new Six Samurai support. If they don't, that is a real big loss on their part. So yeah, Exton to 1, OCG has it at 3. There's no reason we should have it banned. Bring it back, because we're also getting Struggling Battle, which is essentially the same thing but even better, because you don't have to waste 2 monsters to make it, and it banishes face down instead of, well, destroying. So yeah. Uh, Now into the more well, no, not yet. Rescue Cat to 3. I think we have it at 1, right? Yeah, we have it at 1. Nobody plays it. It'll hurt. It'll help the emergency rescue, emergency rescue, whatever it's called. I can't remember. Basically, the card that summons this thing from the deck, basically, and the one, and also summons Rescue Rabbit and Shenanigans of the Swords. Actually, I don't think you can summon Rescue Rabbit. Rescue a Rabbitorito. Yeah, you can't summon Rescue Rabbit off its own card. That's stupid. Thunder King Ryo to 3. Nobody has been using this card at all, so just bring it back. Uh, and then, uh, I said this in my other one on July 2016. I think I said it. Yeah, I think I said it in the last one. I think that was the last one. Wind Up Hunter Band, bring back Zen Mighty. This just needs to happen. It'll help out Wind Up players. And basically unban Wind Up Magician. Wind Ups aren't going to be doing anything, so no need to worry. As long as you ban Wind Up Hunter, you just bring out Zen Mighty. You'll make so many people happier. Like, bring it to 1 and people will be happy. And just slowly bring it back and see if it gets too out of hand. That's a really good plan of action. That's what you did for Sangan, and it worked. So, yeah. Now, I think, yeah, now into a little more controversial stuff, I guess. I say they may hit Alistair. Well, not Alistair. I mean, the Invoked. Simply because it's pretty big right now. And they might want to try and push the other products instead of people just going back and using like True Draco or using Invoked, because they want to make money. And the new stuff that they're coming out with, it can't stand up to this stuff. So they might have to hit this. And if they hit Invoked, it's a really hard archetype to hit without fully killing it. Because if you hit Magical Meltdown, then the deck isn't really phased. It just hurts their searchability and consistency just a tiny bit, and also makes it where you can warning them, which isn't too bad for them, because if they're going first and they have their Alistair, they can still do stuff that they usually do. So, and you can't hit Alistair to 1 or ban it, or even semi-limit it, because if you semi-limit it, it's going to be the same. Nothing really changed. People are just going to run something else. If you limit it, it's going to hurt the deck so badly, because it's really significant to negate a, actually no, if your opponent activates like Spellbook and Knowledge after getting their invocation to get 2 draws, then if you DD Crow the Alistair instantly, they're out of the game until their invocation somehow get into grave. And and same goes for invocation. If you DD Crow that, they're out of the game forever, because they have no way of getting invocation back unless they somehow make an Omega. So yeah. So in that regard, I would hit the extract monsters. Like hit Merkaba. Hit that to 1, and you'll kind of solve the problem, because it'll be a lot easier to beat, so the newer decks can actually take on this deck. So yeah, you can either hit, well, I'd rather it be Merkaba than anything else, because Regen is good, but Merkaba's better. It negates and banishes, which is really strong in regards. So yeah, that's why I say Merkaba. Next up, I'm talking about the Wind Witches, simply because the same reason as the Evoked. They might want to push product, so they might hit Invoked to try and push their new product. the Wind Witch that they would hit definitely wouldn't be Snowbell, because you would have to ban Snowbell, and that just kills it. Because nobody would really want to run Wind Witch, unfortunately, but they still don't want a one deck format, and they don't like killing archetypes so quickly. Uh, so, and if you limit it or semi limit it, nothing's going to happen to the deck because you already usually only run one Snowbell, two if you are feeling unlucky, like you might draw it, uh, and don't want it in hand, or you might want to make a second crystal. Glass Spell, you don't really want to hit this one because if you semi-limit it, then it's a little counterintuitive because everybody always runs two no matter what. You always just run two. Uh, if you limit it, deck is kind of dead because if you draw this, you're screwed. You have so many dead cards in your deck. It's really bad. Uh, and then the one that I think they should hit if they do, because it won't kill the deck, it will just make its consistency really low, is Ice Spell. Uh, if you hit Ice Spell to 1, then the deck is still alive, and the engine is still alive. It's just a lot slower than it was, and it's a lot harder to pull off. And if you draw a Glass Spell, you can search Ice Spell, and then next turn, if Glass Spell went, or if you knowledge it, you can Ice Spell, Special Glass Spell, if you have it in hand, Snowbell, or just wait till next turn. You know what I mean? So that would probably be the best one to hit, in my opinion. Uh, I say we, if they really want to hurt True Draco, then they hit Terraforming 2, hit Masterpiece to 1, hit Diagram to 1, and then hit True King's Return to 1, and hit Disciples to 1. That's only if they want the deck to be dead, no matter what. Because if this gets Ghost Ogred or MST or anything, it's really bad for them. Because if you run out of Disciples, you can't recycle anymore. So you're left with what's in your deck, period. Unless you can make a random ass Emerald or activate something to shuffle stuff back into the deck, you are in a bit of a situation. Uh, then True King's Return, it's the trap that you always want. It's how you keep getting more monsters to tribute for like Masterpiece, and it's how you keep yourself from getting OTK'd instances. And yeah, this is like the best one to grab. And if you hit this one to 1 and hit Disciples to 1, if either of these gets Ghost Ogre, you're in a tight situation because you're going to need them for longer games. So yeah. I think I talked about Opquick for Towers, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. Basically I say bring it to 1. They should have done this on the last ban list because the new Klee card, Clive's End, because it counts as 3 tributes for tribute sum of a Apiquifor monster, and there's only Skybase. Yeah, only Skybase and Towers. And since Towers is banned, only Skybase. So if they bring back Towers, that can be really nice for Cleese. You can just bring it to 1. That'll be fine. It's not as strong as it used to be when Kaijus didn't exist. So yeah. So excuse me. Then we have El Shadow Construct. Some people might not like this. Some people will. I personally like it because I really want to see Construct back to at least 1. Because I really want to see what people can do with shadows with lights again. I think it would be fun for them, and it would bring some new life back into the game. With Construct being back at 1, Shadows most likely won't run rampant with it at 1. It won't be too bad, in my opinion. Uh, and this one is basically just a wish. Card destruction to 1. I'm pretty damn sure they won't do that. Uh, I'm pretty sure they won't. But I just really want it back so then Dark Worlds and Infernoids can have some fun with this card. Uh, Also, it can help out Tricksters because it could boost how they play. If they really want to, they can basically card destruction you on your first turn and then burn you for how much, and then on your turn flip like 3 reincarnation and burn you for game. So that might be a little fun. So, I mean, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of a just wish that it will happen because I really want to see it back. Solemn Judgment, I would, I personally don't want this back, but bringing it back to 1 could be a smart move if they decide to release reprints of it, because all that we have right now are older rarities, but unfortunately they already released a Ghost Rare, which I believe is the best rarity personally, but they could release in a tournament pack a Ultimate Rare and see if Judgment is too strong. If it is, then it is, and they ban it again, which would be unfortunate, but at least they would get some money out of it. So, yeah, I think that's all for what my predictions are. So, tell me if you agree or disagree in the comments. Tell me what you think should be on here. And with that, I'll talk to you later. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more from 7GK Studios. With that, bye bye.